All right, today we're here with Marc and his fantastic 230 SL. They recently finished, and he's going to tell us everything about the build, how it started, and the solutions they use for the system.
Yeah. So this is a beautiful example. It's a 66 230 SL, and the owner had it. It was not restored, and they came to us about the electrification. And so we have a program now where we work with a restorer in South Florida, Unique Cars of Palm Beach, and we were able to get him his dream color combination. We get the car completely restored, and the entire drivetrain obviously is not installed. And Unique Cars works with us on a few modifications to make sure that we're ready for the install. When it comes to us, we do the full drivetrain install, and then we do testing and driving, and make sure everything is set to go. And that's kind of where we are right now. And it's about to get delivered back to the client. As far as the drivetrain goes, what we have is a Cascadia SS250, so that's about 375 foot-pounds of torque. It's direct drive. In these, we have a gear ratio in the rear that's 4.08, which is actually kind of perfect. We tried to do it with a single-speed gear reduction unit. We had some issues with burning the tires off and perhaps ruining the differential. So by removing it, we make the car completely silent, and it's a beautiful solution. It works out really well.
So this was never a muscle car by definition, but
no,
they do go.
But actually, the car is very personal for the owner. This is something that he and his son are very much looking forward to driving and enjoying together. It's a very family affair, and we just love working with these people who care about these vehicles so much and are really interested in the end result being this seamless enjoyment of the classic car experience, right?
So how did they approach you? You did a few of them beforehand?
Yes. So they came to us. We had done 2 of these before, and they came to us because of our expertise in these cars, it was kind of a perfect match because we could work with the restorer and get them exactly what they wanted. This color combination is fantastic, the silver with the red interior. So it all worked out really well for them.
So besides the Cascadia, what's the...
So it's a Cascadia, like I said, with a CM200 inverter. And that combination is kind of perfect for this. It has, we have a 62 kilowatt hour battery pack, and that is using VDA 355 modules. Up front is 2/3 of the battery pack, so we have what we call our 44W battery box in here, which we designed. It has 4 rows of 4 modules, all liquid cooled with chill plates, and the battery management system is all integrated. As I said, the 44W is up here, and that's the W is for the wide orientation, and then we actually have the third, if you will, or the second battery box, which has 8 modules back here, is our 42L battery box, which has the 8 modules in a long orientation, which lets us fit it closer to the rear differential and keep the weight over the rear wheels versus hanging out in the back. And it still, provides for excellent trunk room if necessary.
So the trunk looks very bare and basic, but they were always
it's funny,
like this.
And that's exactly how these were from the factory. So there was no carpet installed on these. We actually do have a carpet piece being made for it to make it a little bit more, hospitable for anything you want to put back there. But that's actually the way Mercedes did it before.
Let's take a look inside, because the interior is very luxurious. Nice.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. So inside the car, it looks exactly like a stock 230 SL would look. It's beautiful. It has a full set of gauges. These gauges have all been converted by Peterson in the UK. So they do conversions on all the gauges. So you see we have a kilowatt gauge instead of a tachometer. Speedometer remains the same, but in there we have our fuel level is now our state of charge. We have we have battery pack and inverter temperatures there shown. So you can essentially drive the car without without paying attention to anything in the screen. Down here we have a digital display. This is from the AEM VCU, and it shows much more detailed information, range, things like that, available to the driver.
And also you've lost the gear shift.
We've lost the gear shift. We just have a simple forward and reverse and park. The park is an automated electric parking brake, so it really operates very simply. You just get in, turn the key, press the button, and away you go. Full air conditioning, so we have AC and heat, all using the original controls here. These cars did not come stock with AC, so there is a dealer installed option, and then this is an option from Mercedes-Benz that's kind of the best solution on the market right now. Everything is as you would expect, and driving this car is such a joy. It's just sails down the highway, beautiful, tons of power, smooth as ever, fingertip driving. It's really just an incredibly enjoyable experience. We really, really love these cars when they're done. They're great.
Going back to the owner journey into building this, how long does it take, including the restoration, the conversion, and the final delivery?
So the restoration takes about 8 months, and although this one took a little longer due to some supply chain things for us, if we have everything ready for the car and the car comes to us, we can finish these in probably about 4 months. So
wow,
yeah,
that's a very quick turnover.
It is, and it is that's assuming that we have the battery boxes ready to go, and everything is that we would manufacture has been manufactured, and that includes test driving and getting everything tuned and perfect for the owner.
So what were the main challenges in building this particular conversion?
So this particular one, I think the biggest challenge with all of these, I think, is the driveline, right, and making sure that it is smooth as possible. We experimented with a lot of different things. I think I told you we had a reduction gearbox in it for a little bit, a little too much power. They originally have two-piece drive shafts, which they're very finicky as far as the alignment goes. In this, we ended up replacing it with a single-piece drive shaft, aluminum, and it's balanced perfectly, and it drives excellent. And it really adds, I think, to the kind of the smooth, quiet driving experience. It's amazing, as you probably know, when you do an EV conversion on a classic combustion engine car, the how many squeaks and rattles and vibrations and little tiny annoying things pop up in these cars. They're things that get eclipsed by the sound of an engine, but once you've replaced that and you have a silent drivetrain, all of those things kind of come together. And I think honestly, that's what we focus the most on with our conversions, is the end result needs to be this seamless, perfect driving experience. It can't be something where you spend all of this money making everything beautiful, and then in the end, the driving experience feels somehow incomplete. There's rattles or there's vibrations or anything like that. So we spend a lot of time getting that absolutely perfect. And we've done, this is not our first one of these, and it's not our last. We have several others that we're working on, and I think we've really kind of nailed how this all comes together. And it's a great package. Just driving out here to the show today is just puts a giant smile on your face. It's so beautiful. We're very proud of these. We're really happy with the way they turned out. So
let's cover briefly the other models you offer also.
The other models of beyond just this. So the various pagodas are a good what we call our signature series, right? So cars that we've done before. We also do Porsche 911s. We do these Austin Healys. We have a few of those lined up as well. Those are amazing cars. Very rare here in the States to see the Healys too, and so when they're going down the highway, everybody just cranes their neck to take a look at them. We've done Jaguar E-types. We're doing Corvettes. We're doing we do just about everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So where could viewers visit your website and your shop?
You can go to our website at www. Do people even say that anymore?
No,
I think it's really funny. I like that. It's so retro. They go to momentmotors.com, and then on Instagram we're at Moment Motors, and we're on Facebook as well. And you can kind of see our builds. Happy to connect with you and talk to you more about any interesting projects that you have. we really do try to have a modular approach to our conversion, so kind of everything is possible. So if you have an interesting car that you're thinking about converting, happy to talk to you about it and come up with a drivetrain that I think will impress you. So.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much, Marc.
All right, great.
Nice.